Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the About Me tag. So I've just got about 16 questions that I'm going to go through and answer so that my whole YouTube isn't just videos of me doing my makeup. So we'll get into that now. So the first question is, what is your name? My name is Millie Glynn. The second, what does your name mean? I actually had to look this one up because I didn't know it. Industrious is what Millie means. Are you named after anyone? I'm named after my great-grandmother on my mother's side. Where are you from? I'm from a central west town of New South Wales. I'm about 5-6 hours away from Sydney. It's just a little central city. We're actually a city, so. What are your best characteristics? I think my best characteristics are my bubbly personality. I think you can't go past my bubbly personality. I'm pretty much in your face all the time. What is your biggest accomplishment? My biggest accomplishment has been this year I finished my enrolled nursing. I'm just waiting for registration, but that was a big accomplishment for me to make this year. What colour is your eyes? I have green eyes, but sometimes they come out as like brown. It's a much of a muchness. It depends. What is your favourite drink? My favourite drink is tea. I love a good cup of tea. Your favourite ice cream flavour is cookies and cream, without a doubt. Favourite time of the day, 6 AM after a night shift. That's my favourite time of the day, is when I get to go home. Your favourite kind of clothing, t-shirt dresses. I love t-shirt dresses, they're very comfortable. Favourite subject at school was maths. That was, especially like later on in my schooling, maths was my favourite subject. Least favourite subject at school, English. English was my least favourite subject. First person you call if there's anything wrong or exciting news, that's my mama. I call her first point. Do you have any tattoos? Yes, I have 6 of them. I have quite a few matching tattoos with my best mates and a few other ones. One that one of my mates drew, and a few little inspirational quotes that I've got on my body. Most used swear word. I dropped quite a few F-bombs. All you have to do is ask my parents. That's all I do, is swear. What scares you most about aging? Nothing anymore. I work in aged care, so nothing really scares me about aging because I've seen both good and bad sides. I suppose the only thing that would scare me is if I get the bad side of aging, and that would be about it. The only thing that scares me. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I'm a 100% a night owl. I'm not a morning person. I'm the grumpiest person that there is of a morning if I'm woken up. So I think my morning wake up is like 3 PM. That's as far as we go. So, do you carry a donor card? I have a blood donor card. And B positive. In case anybody needs some blood, then definitely B positive. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? At the rate that I'm going, it's going to be like a solid like 30 before I get married or find anybody decent. So, I mean, few years yet. Have you ever dated 2 people at one time? Not dated, but yes. Definitely more than 2 people, but that's alright. We'll get past that. Where do you buy your jeans? A lot of my jeans, actually all my jeans are from Just Jeans, but currently I have no pairs because they're all at my best mates in Bathurst. What has required the most courage of you so far? Pulling myself out of a hole that was dug by two people who were meant to be my best friends. They bullied me non-stop for a solid 6 months or so. They knew that I was really quite mentally unstable, and I was pulled aside by one of the girls at the pub, and I explained to her that the amount of damage that she'd had against my mental health, and the answer that I got from those girls was, we knew how mentally unstable you were. We wanted to see how far you would take it. So, I mean, big lesson is you can't always trust everybody, even if they are your best friends. I've now pulled myself out of that, and I have amazing best mates who support me non-stop, and I'm really appreciative of them. So thank you for that if you watch this. Also, my parents have been a big help with that as well. So that took me a lot of courage, because there was a lot of depressive episodes. A lot. What kind of car do you drive? I drive a Mazda. I went and impulsively bought a Mazda very, very quickly. I spent 33 grand on a car, and that I made a decision in about 10 minutes. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. Well, this one's, I'm really exposing myself here. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, rate your driving skills. Look, if I'm on an open road, it's a solid 9, but if I'm not on an open road, it's like a solid 4. I definitely need to go back and learn how to drive again, but it's alright. One day I'll learn. I'm about to get my full license, so maybe I'll learn then how to drive in like a couple of months. Hopefully, we can hope for the best. Had no speeding fines though, but my 2 best mates have had speeding fines. So, who's the one with all of the demerit points? Me. When did you suffer your first heartbreak? Oh, in 2018. That was a rough year. That was my year 12. So I was sitting in the HSE, and I full thought this bloke loved me, and I was so in love that I was so blind to everything that was going on within that. He was messaging other people at all times. Like, literally, I don't even think there was one time where he wasn't messaging someone else. He was even messaging my best mates, yet I still was in love. And I arrived at his house one day to find another girl in his bed. So that was an amazing time. Definitely really loved that. iOS or Android? iOS for sure. If you have an Android, look, no offense, but like, you're kind of weird. Just personally. Would you rather have 6 sons or 6 daughters? 6 sons. Girls are bitches. Girls suck. I would hate to have 6 of the same issues that I did growing up. It would be horrific. Like, just imagine. Would you rather not be able to go out in the daytime or the nighttime? The daytime. I like nighttime. I work night shift, so I'm slightly in love with the dark side, so I mean, daytime for sure. So I have a mate on FaceTime who is going to read out some questions that she's made up. I think she's got about 14 that she wants to ask. So
I thought I would start with a makeup related one. You have to give up one makeup item for the rest of your life. What is it?
Blush.
Has to be something that's part of your makeup routine anyways.
Shit. I don't know. Setting spray.
Yeah, it's a bit irrelevant sometimes. When you can just bake, like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, you don't really need to bake when you've got dry skin.
True that. Okay, is there anything about your life you would change?
My financial status. I wish I was rich. Like really rich. Like multi-millionaire rich.
Don't we all? If you could make one wish right now, what would it be?
To be rich. So I could quit my job.
Richie rich. How many people can someone sleep with before you secretly judge them for their number?
I don't believe in this, so I can't give an honest answer, so you do you, booze.
What is your guilty pleasure?
Chocolate.
What is your worst habit?
I have no self-control. Like none.
Who is your favourite, mum or dad?
Ooh. Depends. If I'm asking for money, Mammy.
Mammy. If you could only hear one song for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Luke Combs, Better Together.
Some things do just go better together. What is your most childish thing that you still do?
I don't know. Chuck a few tantrums every now and then. Maybe that's it.
Not wrong. Are you scared of the dark?
No.
If you were stranded on a deserted island, who would you want to be stranded with? You. But it has to be someone from our school in our year group. Remember, they've got to catch food, cook food. They have to basically be the Bear Grylls of our year 12 year group.
Me. I'm Bear Grylls. Probably one of the footy boys.
Are you jealous of anyone at the moment?
No. I'm quite happy with my life.
Not even Kim K?
Nah. She's got marital issues.
So, would you ever date someone that's shorter than you?
Shorter than me?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I'm pretty short, so that would be very short. Maybe. I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know.
And ending on a bit of a juicy one, have you ever had a crush on one of your friends' boyfriends?
Yeah. Some of them are really quite good looking. What can you say? Never do anything, but for sure, you look at them and you're like, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that is all the questions that I have.
Thank you.
You get back to your video.